When some people come into Willow, they can't actually get their head around the fact that everything we do is done in teams. They're like, well, surely there's half a dozen things that happen around here that are not team-oriented. And I go, I'm not sure you could find a half a dozen things in this entire organization that are not done in team. So I was just walking through one of the rooms on the way to my office, and one of our women leaders was standing halfway up a ladder talking to her team to make a point of some kind. So just jokingly, I started to climb the other side of the ladder, and said, there's something I want to say to you too, and they all got a good laugh about that. But I was just reflecting as I walked away. That's a department that ministers to 1,000 to 1,200 high school kids a week. And every person on that team has a different function. And everyone is important to the outcome. And they all know what their part on the team is. And there's a team leader who makes sure that the team doesn't lose its way. But the fundamental premise of the New Testament church, let's put it that way, the fundamental premise of the New Testament church is that we are a body that functions with eyes, nose, ears, mouth, hands, feet, and we are not like just a solo appendage out there doing something. We are connected to each other, and everyone has a sense of respect from the other because every part of the body is necessary for a high-functioning body. So, again, we do team everything so naturally that when I go into contexts where there are single leaders making unilateral decisions about ministry things, I just say you don't know half the joy of ministry. Really, a solid 50% of the joy of ministry is forming a dream team and then enjoying the challenge with the dream team and then standing in a circle with your arms around each other saying, look what God did through this, motley crew of team. That's so much of the joy of ministry. And if your leadership doesn't function that way, I would ask you to give it a different try. Think about how you're getting your work done differently.